like a river flowing with great density, like the space without a definite end. The blessing of the Lord is coming your way. What is coming your way soon is greater than what you have seen or heard. You know how big what the Lord does for His people who have trusted and believed Him in all things. Those who are called by His name, those who do not waver in their faith or shaken in their heart, those who trusted God for everything, those who believed all the things God told them, and believed even when there was nothing to believe. Your present situation is nothing compared to the blessing God Himself is preparing for you in the days ahead of you. You are marked for the blessing. You are marked for the breakthrough. You may see difficulties now, but God is seeing someone that will soon receive a massive blessing that will flood their life like a river. It would uncontrollably and ceaselessly making all things good and beautiful. This is the awesome thought of the Lord for your life. You have received many words of prophecy about what the Lord is going to do for you. You have heard from people telling you to keep on with your faith, that God is about to do something new in your life. In a state of dilemma, you do not know what to believe anymore because you have waited for a long time and it seems nothing is coming forth. Listen, whenever God is particular about something, it is a sign that He is interested in that particular situation and life. If you have been hearing things for long and you have not received anything, then now you are still hearing it. Then you have to know that it is a true saying that God has picked interest in you. The lack, poverty, and the miserable life are the works of the devil, which the Lord has taken to work on you to become a blissful vessel. Be hopeful, be consistent, be strong, be faithful in your wait on the Lord, because something like a river is about to flood into your life to bless you with all the blessings of the Lord. It is going to be massive. It is going to be great, and it is going to be awesome, because it is the Lord that is doing it for you. Where you do not have the capacity to influence the works of the Lord, what you have, your background, your work, the people that know, cannot tell God what He wants to do for you, because God has known you before you were born. He knew you even before anything happened to you. So God has plans for you, and the plans are to give you a blessing that will not give you troubles or take you away from the Lord like the world and the devil gives. The prosperity that God has programmed for you will give you fame, give you peace, give you influence, and you will be empowered to do the will of the Lord with it. This is what God is planning for you. Though you may say it is taking too long to come, keep waiting. Do not lose your faith. Stand firm and be steadfast in your hope. It will come to you because God has started doing something about it. God has opened the doors for you. God has spoken it into your life, and it will begin to come to you. You do not have to ask how it will happen. You do not have to doubt it and say when it will happen. It is the power of the Lord that will do it, because He has been doing it for people, and you will not be an exception. A woman had a problem in paying back the debt the husband owed some people before he died. And those her husband owed can take her 2 sons as a replacement for the debt. since the widow could not pay the debt. She met the prophet Elisha and explained everything to him. What an amazing, miraculous intervention from the Lord. 2 Kings 4, verse 1 through 7. Now the wife of a son of the prophets cried to Elisha, "Your servant, my husband, is dead, and you know that your servant feared the Lord. But the creditor has come to take my 2 sons to be his slaves." 2. Elisha said to her, "What shall I do for you? Tell me, what have you of sale value in the house?" She said, "Your handmaid has nothing in the house except a jar of oil." 3. Then he said, "Go around and borrow vessels from all your neighbors, empty vessels and not a few." 4. And when you come in, shut the door upon you and your sons. Then pour out the oil you have into all those vessels, setting aside each one when it's full. 5. So she went from him and shut the door upon herself and her 2 sons. She brought to her the vessels as she poured the oil. 6. When the vessels were all full, she said to her son, "Bring me another vessel." And he said to her, "There is not one left." Then the oil stopped multiplying. 7. Then she came and told the man of God. He said, "Go, sell the oil and pay your debt, and you and your sons live on the rest." That was incredible, how God would perform such a miracle to bless her and still empowered her to get her free from her troubles. That idea that will take you to the top, that business knowledge and business idea that will put you amid those and kings, God is giving it to you, and you will live in a ceaseless flow of blessings. Have you read that the gift of a man makes them done with kings and noble? You are down now, but that does not determine where God is taking you to. What matters is that God has risen to do something for you, and that is what you are going to experience. That woman thought it was finished with her. She was even expecting the prophet to make a plea for her, or better, still raise some funds for her to pay the people they are owing. But God went beyond her imaginations and thoughts. God did more than she asked from him. God gave her not only freedom from those that are keeping, but still have them a means to survive and a means of livelihood. That is the thoughts that He has in mind for you. God is not withholding your blessing. The problem is, are you ready to receive what God is preparing for you? Have you positioned yourself for the blessings that are coming your way? Whatever God says He will do for you, He will definitely do for you. What you have to do is to believe, accept it that God is doing it for you, and see it working for you. The blessing of the Lord is for those that see it when it is yet to come. That is the reason our Lord said, "Blessed are those that have not seen it, but they believed." God has spoken it to you. See it working for you. Accept it and make it your reality. Adopt Mary's faith. She said, "Let it be to me according to your words." That is accepting what you have not seen, and in the end, it became a reality. You will begin to receive favor from people. Your skills and your ideas will begin to flourish from now. God has opened that door of blessing for you. You will see yourself doing better than you have done because God has taken away struggles from your life. God is doing new things for you. He is pulling down strongholds, and He is causing things to work in your favor. Those hindrances and those doors that were shut against you are opened. God is bringing people to bless you. Your promotion and your lifting are working out. That is what God is doing for you. And it is coming your way like a river, with the ceaseless flow, because it is going to transform your world. The Lord said to Abraham, after Lot had left him, "Lift up now your eye and look from the place where you are, northward and southward, and eastward and westward. For all the land which you see, I will give to you and to your posterity forever. And I will make your descendants like the dust of the earth, so that if a man could count the dust of the earth, then could your descendants also be counted." God would mightily bless you, and you would leave an inheritance for your sons and daughters. When He blessed you, you would stand and marvel at His goodness. It would be like a dream come true. Just like the people of God chanted, the blessing God is releasing is not for a moment. It will be a continuous flow, and it won't stop flowing. The doors and windows of heaven would not be closed. The wonders of God would be ceaseless. Numerous blessings that your unborn generation will inherit. The blessing that will reach out to the world and transform her for good. That is what is coming your way. Stand and see it. Receive it, and that you will become.